Live for halftime of Alabama, Georgia in Tuscaloosa. You know it. What a game we have so far. Pretty much what we expected. A sieve of an Alabama defense, a very, very good Georgia defense, and a very, very good Alabama offense. That is what we have seen. And this Alabama defense, big problems. And we're going to see what kind of value we can grab betting against them here in the second half, because I got to say, this is the worst defense Nick Saban's ever had. It's not even close. Last year's defense was bad. He didn't make the playoffs. This year's defense is worse. They're going nowhere. This Alabama defense, Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese. Oh, man, I'm not turned on, am I? I'm talking to myself. Hi. Testing. Now you can hear me. Wow, that was crazy. Anyways, what I'm saying, jumping on board, halftime, Alabama, Georgia. That was crazy. I'm sitting there talking with no sound. But you'd think that someone would say something. But this game, all Georgia. Oh, yeah, Alabama's done. We had Georgia money line to start the game with the over. And I'm telling you, oh, you could hear me. Awesome. It wasn't coming through the soundboard. It must have been coming through the computer. Cool. All right, we're all good, man. Awesome. But now you can hear me through the mic, right? So it's different. Oh, we got to see what the numbers are. Tough to say team total over when we don't know what the number is, right? It's like, first we got to see what the number is, then we see it. Then we evaluate, right? It's very, very tough to do it. Awesome. Yeah, I think what happened is that my soundboard wasn't on. I don't know what the third quarter number is. We got to see what the numbers are. But we're going to pound the living crap out of Georgia here, because we're going to get points with Georgia. We're going to get plus money with Georgia. We're going to pound it. I've got Georgia money line game. I've got Georgia with the points with the game. I knew I didn't need it, but I got a money line here for the game. I got the over, and we're in great shape on both of those. We get the balls to start the second half, and perfect. Alabama makes the field goal. Good deal. Just more points for us. 48 points in the first half. Right on schedule we're going to be over in the third quarter, right? So we're in business there. Cash, as they say in the Facebook group, cash the over, right? I mean, we haven't hit it yet, but let's just say I like where we're at. Oh, man, it's halftime of Alabama, Georgia. How could I not be excited, man? It's halftime of Alabama, Georgia. Number 2 versus 3 in college football. The Big Ten hasn't even started yet. The Pac-12 hasn't started. I was looking at next week's schedule. Next week, we got games all night. All night. Again, just like regular college football. 1 on Thursday, 3 on Friday, or 4 on Friday. And then just all day and all night on Saturday. We got those late Mountain West starts. Oh, man, Pac-12 hasn't even started yet. Yep, we were all on the over this morning, Rod and myself. Of course, we are here to I don't generally do college halftimes, but I said, what the heck? I was just working out while I was watching, so you can see I'm all sweaty, and that's why I'm not wearing my sports chat shirt. I just changed into this one, which not a bad little shirt here for a halftime college football show. Waiting for the line here. I don't have a line. +4, 146. Jump on it. Jump on it. Wonder why I can't get the second half. Oh, here we go. I got it. Georgia +4, +165 for me, and the over is 30.5. That's a big number. I like Georgia +165. I like the +4. I wonder if they'll let us move it. They won't. So we'll hit that. We'll definitely hit the +165 very hard. We'll hit the +4 equally as hard. Money, right? That's easy. Yeah. These are all easy. This Alabama defense is Swiss cheese. I mean, absolutely horrible. Horrible. Well, your Georgia -1 is your in-game bet. You're not watching the same game that I'm watching. If you don't think Georgia's playing defense, you're not watching the same game that I'm watching. Okay, You're not watching this football game. Georgia's not playing defense. How has everybody else done against this Alabama offense this year? I mean, come on. Alabama, I said it in the videos. I said it all week. Alabama's going to score points. They're going to score points. You know, they have a great offense. They're going to score points. You know, it's going to happen. You know, but their defense is Swiss cheese. They cannot stop anything. It is a total lack of depth. +6. Wow. Nice. +6. And what kind of juice on that? +6. But yeah, special halftime show. Alabama, Georgia. I didn't announce that I was going live at halftime. Of course, I'll be live tomorrow morning and then live at halftime of the early NFL games and live for the primetime game. And then we got 2 primetime games on Monday. So, going to be a slammed week. The plays Georgia all day. Georgia's giving up big plays because they're playing against professional and NFL wide receiver crew. And, you know, if Alabama, if Jones gets any kind of blocking there and any kind of time, he's going to complete passes. Believe me, holding this Alabama offense to 20 points in Tuscaloosa in the first half of a game like this is gigantic for any defense. Well, whatever. Let's see if my line moved. I'll bet it again. I'm still at +4 and +165 on the money line. 500 pays 825 on the money line. The +4, of course, 500 pays 476.20. And the Georgia team total over we took at 13.5 as well. I think we could take the Alabama team over too at 17. The Alabama defense is terrible. Terrible. Georgia doesn't always cover the spread against Alabama. They do not. Georgia does not always cover the spread against Alabama. They absolutely do not. Nick Saban's first year, they don't play that often. Nick Saban's first year, I think Alabama beat them in Georgia by like 50. They definitely didn't cover. -110. But yeah, I mean, you're going to give up big plays against these Alabama wide receivers. It's going to happen. If they were playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers, these same wide receivers, if these same wide receivers walked onto a professional NFL team and went up against the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, they would make plays. These guys are that good. Waddle could have easily been a first-round NFL draft choice this year. You're seeing the numbers here. I mean, these guys are going after like Amari Cooper records and all the big Alabama records these receivers are. These guys are like, I mean, these are first-round draft choice wide receivers. It's like, these aren't like, you know, it's not like North Texas or something. This is all part of college football. Now, it's not over yet. You know nothing about football. You know absolutely nothing about football. You know nothing. I don't have that +5 that other people are seeing. I didn't get it. Oh, well. Happens. Let me see. Yeah, now I have +5. I have +5 on Georgia as well. +5, +165. We don't need it. Georgia +1.5. I don't know what that is. +6.5. I have +5. You might be looking at in-game odds. You might be looking at the in-game line, the live betting line, and I'm looking at the halftime line. Yeah, I played Georgia team total over. Now it's at 14. It moved from 13.5 to 14. I still like it here at 14. Of course, not as much as we liked it at 13.5, but I still like it plenty. I'm not changing my mind and taking the under or anything, right?
I don't see Nick Saban growing defensive depth in his locker room right now. I read some comments in the Facebook group, and people are like, oh, Nick Saban, he knows his defense has been playing bad. He's going to tune up. No, this has been a 3-year progression of watching his defense play poorly. That LSU game last year that they lost, they gave up 55 points in that game. This is not the same Alabama team. You can't stay on top forever in college football. You cannot do it. It cannot be done. It doesn't matter who your coach is. It doesn't matter because the players can leave early, and now there's even worse for these teams, the transfer portal. Guys can transfer. It's not like the old days where the guys would stay for 4 years, and you just kind of reload and fill in places. Now, if you're good, you leave 3 years in or earlier. And that's what's happened to Alabama. They don't have the depth. They're not rotating their defensive linemen and getting the pressure on the quarterback that we've seen in the past. And you can see these receivers, they're running amok in the secondary. They're wide open. It might have took them 3 plays to get the touchdown there before the half, but the guy was wide open on every single play, right? He just overthrew him twice. But anyways, we're going to be live tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. This is a special halftime show. It's Alabama, Georgia. I was sitting there, working out, and I was just finishing my workout. I was just finishing my cool down. The clock was counting down. I'm like, I'm going to do halftime, Alabama, Georgia. It's like, why not? But that's where we're at. Got my More Money shirt on. I just grabbed one out of the closet. They won't cover -6. I don't know what that means. No, I would not take over 74 now. What are we at? 24-20. We're at 44. No. Maybe I would. Yeah, maybe I would. You be accurate with those Alabama guys rushing after you, man. Not so easy. Believe me, what you guys are forgetting is that we're looking at NFL players across the board on both of these teams. And it's like, just because receivers are open doesn't mean you have time to throw it. Bama's not going to win this game. Bama's going to lose this game. They're going to lose the game. Georgia's going to be up by 11 right after the first possession. This game's going to be over. Yes, more money. It's been a decent day. You guys having a good day so far? I'm on Georgia for the second half. I'm on Georgia money line. I'm on them with the points and the team total over. I don't see anything. I don't know why that is. It's so weird, man. Oh, well, but it happens. I got to figure it out. I don't know if it's my camera, a capture card, or maybe the cord. I'm hoping it's something like that. Yep, premium. We did so far so good. So far so good. We need this one. We need Georgia. I got Georgia on the money line. It was a premium pick of mine today. Those of you playing at home. Got Rod Zwacky with us. With us in spirit. See what else we got. I'm on Georgia. The over. Georgia. Team total over and Georgia with the points. Play my picks then. Even the free picks we gave out on the show were just killer. We had Florida State. We lost a few. We had Wake Forest. We had Liberty was a show pick. Clemson. Bittler hit his Kansas bet. He backdoored him. Let's see what else we got. Anything else going on here for halftime? Yep. Well, we got over 58. We're already at 44. We just need 2 touchdowns. It's down to plus 145. We got a plus 165. I appreciate all of you guys that tune in. Not, I'd be talking to myself. People would be talking about me even more than they do. Any chance Boston College covers here against Virginia Tech? We certainly could use it. Oh, they just fumbled inside the 20. Yikes. Virginia Tech recovered. That could have been the Bama second half. Yeah, right. They're getting shredded. Shredded. I did not have Texas A&M. I had the other side on that one. Bama's getting shredded. Shredded. 24 points in the first half at home. Thank you guys for showing up, hitting the like button, for subscribing to our channel and all those things that you do. We appreciate it. Visiting our website. All those things help. Yeah, I had Mississippi State. I had a ton of winners today, though. Tons. Tons and tons and tons. You're obviously not watching the same game that the rest of us are watching if you think Alabama's going to roll the second half. You're obviously not seeing the shredding of the Alabama defense. The undressing. It'll be too late by the fourth quarter. It'll be too late. It's going to be too late. Yep, the halftime shows have been fire. This one's going to be... and this guy even has said some nasty things about me, too, in the comments on Facebook. Not everybody that watches our shows hits the like button, doesn't call me names. They don't have anything to adjust with. Do you understand that? This is what the Bama backers, all week, and all these people have been talking about Bama. They don't have the personnel. This isn't an adjustment. They do not have the personnel. They do not have the players to do this. They don't. They're way too thin. They have their frontline talent is NFL quality. Is first round draft pick, NFL quality. Below that, a lot of no experience. Their defense is so bad, man. UNC, that game's over. I know it is, man. I know it is. And that's why we will always continue to have a free show regardless. The idea of a premium show that we talked about, and we're still considering, we're kicking it around, is just, it's a different thing. It's kind of like, it's sort of like a premium membership that doesn't cost as much as a monthly subscription to buying all of our premium picks, right? Something a little less expensive than that. It's not $300 a month. It's $20 a month, and you'll get premium picks with it. No, I haven't forgotten how quick Bama can score. Believe me, I got the over. I didn't think Georgia was going to score 60 by themselves. That's for damn sure. Alabama's got the best offense in the country. Look at that offensive line. That Leatherwood, he's going. If Leatherwood would have gone in the NFL draft this year, he would have been a top 5 pick. He would have been one of the top 5 players taken in the NFL draft. That tackle, Leatherwood on Alabama, would have been one of the top 5 guys in the entire NFL draft. Alabama's loaded on offense. Waddle, he would have been a first-round pick this year in the NFL draft. So it's like, I don't underestimate the Alabama offense at all. It's that you have to, in order to win games like this, you have to play defense. You have to be able to play defense. I saw it. Believe me, I'm a Canes fan. I saw when our team fell apart. It's when we started to lose depth and we couldn't play defense anymore. And that's what's happening here at Alabama. They missed the playoff last year because they gave up 50 points against LSU. 50 points, man. You cannot win at this level giving up 50. And this Alabama defense is worse than that defense. Oh, yeah. I took Georgia plus the points, Georgia money line, and Georgia team total over. Well, Notre Dame is disappointing if you're a Notre Dame fan. If you're a Notre Dame fan, they were disappointed. If you hate Notre Dame like I do, well, they weren't all that disappointing. How close are we to the second half starting? Got to be getting close. I don't know if they're slowing them down that much. Anyways, that'll wrap it up, man. That was fun, right? Little impromptu halftime show. Little impromptu show. That was fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, normal time, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So have a great night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the game. Let's cash out.